Good afternoon. Happy weekend, everyone, and welcome to stream. My name is Jaeger Forrester. I am playing City Skylines today with Dokkan Battle on the side. Last we were on City Skylines. We were filling out all of the claims that recently got redeemed, and they are now in the city. And I've filled up all the claims up to a point that the ones that are still upcoming and waiting to be put into the city, we need to build up towards that. So that's what part of today is going to be, is trying for you and me to work together to get those requirements up so the other claims can come into the city. If there's no claims coming in, I've already done a little bit of, well, I've done a lot of it since last City Skyline stream. I've been beautifying. So, like, some of the intersection markings, improvement of traffic, and trying a little bit here and there of getting the properties that produce money to do better. So, I don't know, just hop on in and I'll show you around the city, show you what I've done, and you can see some of it in the cinematic camera here as I talk to you about what the plan is today. And yeah, if there's more claims come in, we'll work on those too. Now, Dokkan, on the other hand, I kind of forgot that I was streaming today, so this morning I kind of used up a lot of my stamina. I've got 50 stamina right now, so I could do some, but I'm going to wait until the dailies reset on the game and do my daily, which usually costs about 30 stamina, and then we'll see what I can do with the rest. But of course, Dokkan Battle is on the side. It's not the main focus of today, but it will be playing on the side. And I want you guys to help me as much as you can, because I am short on currency in that game, aka Zenny. So if at any point it looks like that I am not actively fighting in Dokkan Battle, please use !Dokkan time to notify me that I need to start another battle. With all of that said, I will be playing music today, but it is muted on stream because of copyright reasons. If you'd like to listen along, do !music join, and that'll take you to my Discord, where there, in music-stream, you should see an invitation to listen to my music on your Spotify. I'm currently playing the playlist We Build This City. It's a City Skylines playlist. So if that interests you, feel free to listen along or listen to your own music or whatever fills your fancy to fill that background noise other than just my voice. I'm just here to relax, have a good time with you and the games that I enjoy. With all that said, I think it's time to go ahead and hop into game. Oh, I also see that Alethadia and Rin are in here. Let me know that they are here. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Alethadia, hope you feel 100% now. Okay, let's start with Dokkan Battle real quick, because I want to try to do this as quickly as I can, as much as I can, because Zenny helps with my Extreme Z Awakenings. That's why I put in the title Extreme Zenny Awakenings, because my Zenny is low, and without Zenny, I can't do my EZA, my Extreme Z Awakenings. So here I am on the newest EZA fight, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Now, the first 30 levels of this fight, you get the medals for Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. I've already done that. So in any Extreme Z battle after level 30, that's whenever you start getting Hercule satchels, which you can sell those for Zenny currency. And I use that for future Extreme Z Awakenings afterwards. So get it now while it's still available. and I can auto battle this. So once again, Dokkan Battle is on the side thanks to auto battling. I just gotta set it up every single time. Wet nose and cough linger, but otherwise I'm good. Okay, so probably about in the 90% realm of being better. That's good. Hopefully you don't have to deal with it whenever you have to return to work tomorrow. If you're working tomorrow. Okay, in City Skylines. So this is where I was working last. Basically, these intersections here is what I was working on. Basically, all I'm doing is just coming in, putting lines in, making this look good. Here, I can zoom in a bit. That would help getting these dots. And then fill the section where the cars don't belong with my chevron. And that's it. That's what I've been doing in the background before stream started. Now, throughout the week, though, there was something new that I added, and it's over here. Over here at the Nekadia roundabout. It has a lot more lanes, because I added in this interstate expressway. So originally, whenever we built this highway intersection over here, I did have this road right here in the middle that went through somewhere around here with a roundabout here and then going in this direction and basically getting to the Nekodio roundabout over here. And it was okay for a while, but then we started growing the industry in this area, and things started to get a little heavy around here. So, for sake of profit, I spent money on making this expressway. And I think we're doing a whole lot better profit-wise, because now the trucks that are coming from outside the city that want to get, I don't know, over here to the other side of the city, now they don't have to go through the ore industry anymore. They can just bypass it from up here. As far as I can tell, there's no way to get onto the expressway except through the highway intersections. So it literally is an expressway just for the interstate. Yeah, in order for the oil industry to go to the other side, they can go to the right here, split off, and then go through here. It's the same vice versa. And then over here, in order for, I think, this side to get onto the interstate, I split it off here, went under the roundabout, and then up to the expressway. And then this was a simple just hook into here and come down this way. So it all works. Everyone can still go where they need to go, and no one has to share a lane. At least, I think they don't have to share a lane. And then I can just come in here and beautify it some more. And hook. There we go. And then sometimes I'll go in here into the node controller and I will do that to make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. And if you see that the vehicles cross lanes like they did, well, that's because I don't have the lane connectors set up the way they should be. So, there we go. No crossing over. You can cross over in between here. Because this is a node right here. Like all these white circles are nodes, and if I don't have a lane connector set on them, then they can switch lanes here. So they don't get stuck. Alright, let's go ahead and go through our first objects of the day. Oh, and I see that Dokkan battle is already done, so I'm going to set that up as well. As we head over to the community district, because we do have a new follower, which means a new house in the community district. So, there we go. Dokkan is set up. Let's go ahead and put down a new house somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this road here. And I'll keep doing this until it comes around to here. That way this whole area gets filled up eventually. And we've got medium demand on residential, so we should be okay. And this house should pop up relatively soon. Remember from last stream... Oh, they actually do have people on here. Or is that just people walking through? Oh, they're coming to the picnic tables back here. Okay. Well, that's an interesting way to get to them. I guess that means I should probably put, some pathways. Let me get rid of my road guidelines so it'll go to the grid. Here. And here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over a little bit. That way it fills up the entire piece of the concrete. Then I'll do the same over here. Go. And then... you! There we go. Beautification. That's what that's all about. You want when you want the Stats Theater in Green Garden. Okay. I think as far as I know, the Stats Theater already exists in the city. And it's over here in District J. Yep, there it is, right there. So, you want me to move this to Green Gardens? Or do you want a theater? You want the Palace... Okay, we'll do the Palace Theater in Green Gardens. Unless you want to claim Stats Theater right there. Now, where to put the Palace Theater? No, that's not the Palace Theater. There we are. Alright, it's... not too big. And I can place it right there next to the high school. So that's option 1. Option 2... I could place it over here in the fishing district. That way they have a little bit of some a little bit of entertainment over here. Even right there, or I can have it on the park side. Nope. Too big. Unless I place it right there. Or I can place it right here next to our college. Or the one that has the basket weaving classes. And it's best that I place it on this side, because this is residential on this side, and you can see the orange circle. That's noise pollution, so some of them are going to complain about noise if I place it there. I kind of like it right here. The apartment complex is going to complain about it, though. So the other option is... yeah, it just kind of feels like the best option to put the Palace Theater is, like, right here. And these guys won't complain because this is a commercial and office property over there. It's just near the fish market. No one cares about apartment dwellers. In my experience, yeah, I do care about the noise. If it ain't habitable, I don't want to live there. That's why I'm here, in this apartment complex. And at least there's a parking lot right next to the Palace Theater here. So I think this will work out pretty well. Yeah, I'll put it over here. And do you have a name for the Palace Theater, or would you like to keep it as is? Teatro Amazonas. Alright. Let's get a picture of this, and then we will check out the new neighbor. Wish I had a better light on that, but that's where the sun is. Maybe I'll add a... another pathway, and have it right next to the Palace Theater. There we go. We'll see how that works out. I think with that being said, too, I think this might be the closest node. I want to put a crosswalk here. And I'm just gonna move this over. Oh. It didn't like that. Oh, it's because of the... I think it's probably because of the bus lane. Let me try this again. Yeah, there it is. Crossing. And I'm going to move that bus stop That'll work out better. Alright. Go ahead and put the Teatro Amazonas into the list. Head on down to Navi Winds area. Claim request. Conversation claims. Business market claims. There we go. Claim redemption. No? I definitely need to get this organized too. Here we go. Redemption claim. There we go. That is a terrible picture for sure. Alright, I'll make a better one. Not entirely true. Some people care about those who live in a very, very expensive luxury apartment. Logic! What's up, man? Welcome in. Guys, straight up Logic here. He's someone new that I saw playing City Skyline, so I hung out with him. I think you've been playing it a while, but I was like with you on a work day for a very long time, kind of teaching you my ways of stuff. And your city was looking pretty great last I checked. And the last thing you were playing was NBA 2K22? Oh, nice. So, guys, if you want to see another City Skyline streamer, as well as they love playing a variety of games, feel free to check them out. And Logic. So sorry that you weren't here last City Skyline stream, but here is my community district, and every single one of these houses is a username here on Twitch or YouTube. I believe I have yours, like, really, there it is, right there. That is your house. So, thank you for following, appreciate you very much. You are now part of my actual community, both here on Twitch and in the city. So you got a nice red brick house. And basically, how it goes on here in my city, at least this one, I enjoy audience participation. So if you got something that you want to talk about, you have an interesting conversation that you want to bring up, that could be a claim here in the city. And it can be anything in my mind based on the conversation. Like, for example, it's been a while, but here we go. This cemetery here, Atav, aka Alethadia, in here, we were talking about Monty Python for some reason, and that ended up being a cemetery claim because it was really early on in the city. And this was something that I put in here because I think it was something along the lines of bring out your dead. So we have the Monty Python cemetery here in dedication to that. I also have plenty of channel redemptions that you can do along the way. The most easiest one is the random property claim. Depending on where I am working in the city, I will give you a commercial, industrial, or office zone, and you get to name it whatever you want. And then, there's a whole bunch of other ones, but the biggest one that really helps out this city is district claims. So you can see, like right here, Striker66 has claimed this specific district, and he named it Communism Addiction, and it is in the style of a medieval area. So you can see all of these, like, peasant-looking buildings, except for that one. That one didn't belong there. And I've got some castle walls around here, as far as, like, just to sell the idea. And if you get to claim a district, not only did you get to choose how it looks, the district style, but you also get to choose its policies, any zone specializations, and it comes also with an optional unique specialization. Usually that's provided by the DLCs, so you can have a specialization of concert, campus, airport. Like, for example, over here, here in Stagcross. Stagcross is over here. I'm working on this one. It's getting going, but they have done the claim for the concert area. So my job as mayor is to get areas like this that they have set up, and I try to get them working and become profitable. So far, not doing so well over here, so I might have to call in Dolblend again and say, hey, we're doing really bad with our concert. We need to make some increases. I can't do any of that. These are like luxury type items. I can only do, as mayor, I can only do city demands. So if the city demands city services, I bring those in. Basically, I have a full doc on how I do a lot of these things. So if you would like to read up on it and be part of the audience participation, you can do Claim City Rules, and I'll put it into the chat for you. There you can look at that doc for all the rules. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. I have no problem answering questions about these rules, because I would love to spread this around and have more streamers use this. And there's another doc within that, and it's a whole other kind of list. It's actually this one here. You can see what everyone else has claimed as the city has progressed through, as well as what I am working on, and things that are going to be available to claim if you're interested. I've got a lot of roads, and not many people do roads. Transportation, relatively something big now that the city is getting bigger and bigger. Business markets is another thing that I'm trying to have fun with. If you claim enough of a certain thing, you basically make that particular market grow, and you can own the monopoly kind of thing. And here's the unique specialization stuff. Like, anything in green is something that we don't have in the city just yet, and I would love to add to it, because I haven't played with a lot of the DLC stuff just yet. So, like, for example, we do have a residential plaza already available in the city, but I don't have a commercial or office focused area just yet. So if we wanted to do more pedestrian or plazas or promenade areas, I would love it if it was like a commercial or office kind of thing. All that said, we did have a new follower that came in this week. We did put zoning down for the new house, and it's probably up now. There it is. Ooh, they got a big house. So, this house goes to Biscotti Curious. They followed 4 days ago. What was that? I think that may have been Wednesday, so they probably came in during my Final Fantasy XIV stream. But now they get to be part of the city as well. And then take a picture of this brand new, very big house that has a police car right next to it. Already causing trouble. And I'm gonna add that to my dock as well. I'm gonna go down a B Scotty. Or is it Biscotti? Probably Biscotti. Saying it wrong. No underscore. And I'll just drag drop in the picture. And that is the official being part of Dream City and Jaeger Forster Twitch community. It's very in-depth and can see the dedication. Yep, it definitely took a while. And thanks to Alethadia and Navi they're usually here with me for the most. They've, like, helped me adjust, and they've been claiming a lot. And they've really helped those rules get pretty fleshed out. So whenever we start a new city, whether that's going to be in our next city in City Skylines, or the new city in City Skylines 2, depends on whenever we get done here. I guess that's Alethadia letting you know that she's here, she's around. Or was that Sean? Was Sean letting me know that he's here? Hi, Sean. Might be Sean. Sure, we'll find out soon enough. Alright, with Biscotti now in, I'll go ahead and check the rest of my upcoming claims. No new followers on YouTube, no new subscribers, resubscribers, or gift subs. If you decide to subscribe or gift a sub, either way, those are also claims to the city as well. Subscribers all get, each time they subscribe, instead of a house, an apartment complex. And I've got a few of those already in the city over here. So every time someone subscribes, this part of the community district gets bigger. And also, going with subscribing to my Twitch channel, you also get a free claim on the Awaiting Claims list. It can be whatever you want that's on that list. So that's just my way of saying thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, thank you for chatting, and thank you for helping this city grow. As far as the rest of the list for today, it kind of depends on if the users are here. Like, I have something that I need to talk about with Dr. House in his district called District J. He wanted the wall-to-wall building specialization, but I learned some things about district styles and zone specializations and how one overwrites the other, so I would love to talk to him again and see if he actually wants the wall-to-wall, or if he wants to keep the district in the style that he chose. Delway, I'm also waiting for you. Hollow, if you're there in the background, I would love to get your district up and going as well. 45 Hawk, gotta wait until I get the Natural Disasters DLC. Although, I might not get Natural Disasters because City Skylines 2 is going to be coming out. So, depending on what actually happens, I may just have this change to something else. And since it's been so long, it can be anything. Anything that 45 Hawk wants on the Awaiting Claims list. Crimson Apocalypse, I'm waiting for someone to claim a district and make it a skyscrapers style. Cuboid, if you're coming in, I would love to talk to you about a traffic-related property to add to the city. Benjamin Cruz, you helped me decide on which DLC I wanted to add to my Christmas presents. And you said get Park Life. I have Park Life now, so I would love to dedicate your vote to something in the city as well. Toby T did come by, and he claimed the Bird and Bee Haven, but guys, I need your help with making a specific district that is self-sufficient buildings. And if we can get enough of those, then we can get the Bird and Bee Haven. I'm gonna actually check right now to see where we are with the square requirement. And we currently have 364 out of the 5,000 squares that we need for the Bird and Bee Haven. So please, guys, please help me out with getting all of those squares out. I will do my best, but if I don't have a district that doesn't have self-sufficient buildings as a zone specialization, I can't do much to it. Corin, if you're in, we would love to go back to your farm area and start naming some specific buildings and getting your puns as buildings. Other than that, I wish Dolblend was here. We can talk about Truffle, Fart Mart, and Gas, if that was actually something that Alethadia talked about. It's probably been so long. I should probably just put that in now. You'll tell him? Alright, that is something that we can definitely do today, because today is about profits, beautifying, and waiting for more claims to come in. And Rin, with your request for the Bronze Cow, it's the same thing with Crimson Apocalypse's Colossal Order building. I'm waiting for someone with the skyscrapers district style to be added to the city, and then I will add that in as I'll put in the stock exchange, because this is something that the mayor I want to put in by myself, and I just want a nice place to put it. Okay, let's go ahead and put in the Truffle, Fart Mart, and Gas. Alethadia, I'll wait until she comes back, but Alethadia, let me know where you were thinking about putting the Truffle, Fart, Mart, and Gas. If you were thinking about putting it here in the Chum Bucket area, which is our slums district, we can do that. Zoom in a little bit, so low, straight up logic here can see what the slums look like. There's still a lot of green, so I probably need to concrete this area up best I can. Oh, that's right. I also need to make a better picture of the Teatros Amazonas, because the sun is just not in the right place for this. Okay, and get another Dokkan battle fight going in the background as I do this. And let's just flip this over. Oh, okay, so there's not really a good place for the sun to hit this. I'll just make it nighttime. Truffle Fart Mart does sound like something that belongs in the slums. Alright. I will add that as soon as I take this picture. Yeah, and this is definitely a better looking picture. Go. BRB. Alrighty. Alright, I'll remember to change that picture later. For now, it is currently 14:53. Close enough. What I like to do here in the city is, if I can get it close as I can, whenever it gets closer to the end of stream, I like the city to go down into sunset, possibly even into the night. to basically signify that stream is going to be done. So we can watch as the city progresses through the day, as well as through stream. Okay, so next thing. Looks like we're having a little bit of a problem with our profits. So that's something definitely high in priority that I would like to do. And I think the biggest problem is... Well, I thought it was the farm area, but it looks like all of those trucks have now left. Okay. So I need to do something else to help with progressing this area. And the best way I can think of to get this city more profitable is our unique factories. Where are those? Well, there's our toy factory, but I haven't seen or heard Yoon Mini in a very long time. So our other option is our bakery, which Alethadia owns the bakery. I think it's the Gene Wilder. Oh, the Wilder Wonka Works is the bakery. So, Alethadia, I would love it if we could try to up the production rate of this, and that'll give us some better profit, and it'll make the rest of the industries that create these particular products work. You say, yeah? Okay, so how high would you like to go? The highest you can go is 150, and it is currently 100%. So if you tell me how high you want to go, I will build the city around that production rate. You want to go all the way to 150? That's usually how most users go. They just go straight up to 150. So we'll see how the city works currently, but if I start seeing the icon where there's not enough raw products to go here, I will increase... I think a lot of the stuff that comes from here is farm-related, and our farm is just right over here. So I will add more if the bakery requires more. So thank you for that. Hopefully, we would see some really good profits from that. Some other things that we can do to increase our profit rates is anyone who owns a specialized industry, the forestry, the oil, the ore, and the farm, maybe there are a few things that we can do in the policy to either profit or save some money. And the other big option is we need to claim more unique buildings, more unique factories. As it currently stands in the game, all of the unique factories are available right now. So if you want to go into the channel redemptions and claim a unique factory, use the redemption unique building, claim unique. And then let me know what kind of factory you would like to have. To figure out which one that you want to claim, that is in the claims list doc. If you go into it and go to awaitings claims, the table of contents, and then go down to unique buildings / factories, and then hit factories. These are all of the ones that are available in the game. If it's crossed out, it means that it's already been claimed. You can't claim another. There's only one in the city. So printing press, lemonade, food, soft paper, furniture, even some of these Steam workshop related factories are also available to claim. So let me... Alethadia, since you're here, and I'm right here in the Windy Woods, let's take a look at what we can do with our policies, if we can save some money anywhere. Alethadia is going to take some furniture. Do you have any high-tech industries? Nope, it's usually just the four here, which is the forestry, the farm, the oil, and the ore. And usually I will build these based on if I have any natural resources in the area. High-tech industries is mostly just office, and we don't have any unique buildings specific to office, and unique buildings are usually more of an entertainment factor. It brings tourists in. So as far as if we wanted to get more industries in the area, we do have a little bit of a farm area right next to Green Gardens. I believe that is a... Yep. It's part of Talabrga Heights. You can, claim a district and then be able to claim another farm industry if you want Corin. There is also another oil, deposit over here in the Moonbig Park. So if anyone wants to claim this district and they want to make another specialized oil industry, Moonbig Park would be the place to go. There's also an oil deposit here in the Seaport District. As much as I don't want anyone to establish an oil industry here, I am not going to say no if that's what you really want. We will build this out as an oil industry if someone asks for that. Alexa, stop. That is my timer for our first ad break. So, whenever we come back, we will put the furniture industry, or the furniture factory in here, and I have a perfect place to put it, which is right here, where the rest of the factories are going. And this is where I put some of our warehouses as well. So, don't go anywhere. We shall be back. Alright, we are coming back in. I guess that was just me meditating for a minute. Let's get back into it. Okay. Alright, we got a furniture factory coming in, and then after that, let's get Corin and his, wow. That break really threw me through a loop here. Let's get Corin's, Pun Fest into the city. There we go. Lethadio, do we have a name for the furnishing factory? And also, do you want to change the production rate on this as well? Apparently, they've already named this the Woody Vision Furniture Factory. Dole! Doing the ever-famous, drive-by. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Although, I would like to talk to you about, something else that's going on in Stagcross. So if you have a moment, just let me know. But if you've got homework to do and you need to focus on that, no worries. That's more important than what's going on here. I will wait for you, as always, and always appreciate you. Alright, there's the picture of the furnishing factory. Go ahead and put that under Alessadia's name. Pension claim. there we go. Furniture factory is in. I don't think I need to do any cropping. No, I'm happy with that. Okie dokie. Alright, Corin. You ready for the pun fest? Here we are. I guess both Corin and Alethea are married. Alethea's back. Alethea, if you missed me saying it, did you have a name for the furniture factory? And also, do you want to change the production rate on that factory as well? I'm getting lost in my own city now. This ain't good. No, that's the prison. So then... factories should be over here. There they are. Twiddle's thumbs. You thinking? Thinking about a name? So far, it's doing fine. I mean, you do own the Windy Woods forestry industry. So, all your products are going to this as well. And we've established Windy Woods so long ago that I think your industry has plenty. Well, it doesn't have enough forest products. See what the warehouses look like. But that was one of the reasons why I changed the roads around. Because now, I think these trucks are able to get to and from so much easier. With some of the traffic going onto the expressway, easing the amount of traffic that's going on the roads on ground level. Plain timber, paper, and plastics that's supposed to be going towards the toy factory. But now some of that is going to the furniture factory, so that's really nice. That's helping out. And we're getting some traffic coming in over here to put some products back into the warehouse because we just filled it up. Or I put this to fill because we want to keep this area working as much as possible. Speaking of low products, we've got some issues with our ore again, which is nuts to me. We've got plenty of ore. Well, I say we have plenty. But then we don't. I guess it's just we don't have an overabundance of ore. So maybe I need to put another one of these big guys in. Hey Blazer, welcome in. No work for today, so chilling at the moment. Also, hi. Hope you're having a nice chill day. I'm trying to do that as well. But I want to make sure that all of the new claims that just came in on this stream gets established first before I go back to beautifying. So, Alethea, you got anything for me? Any names? Any production rate changes you'd like to do? So far, so good. I am glad. Also, I could talk to you about Dokkan because I know you're a Dokkan player, and you can see what I'm doing on my Dokkan right now. I am getting Zenny because I've been doing a lot of Easy A awakenings lately, and I'm running out of money. Ads? What? Really? I'm gonna do 115% furniture production. Okie dokie. Alright, there's that. I'm gonna find a place to put more... more buildings to grind that ore out. Don't have a whole lot of options left. Eight ads? That's nuts. And it's also weird because I've set it to where I control the ads, but you got ads. So that's really weird why the pre-roll did its thing. I don't have any room left. I'm gonna need to create another road to get this moving. Okay, need to move this. Go. And let's just put another road in here. How am I doing? I'm actually doing good. I'm having a better day than before. I'm keeping today pretty relaxed. And yeah. I'm not letting the speed of how I'm going in City Skylines right now to disrupt how I'm feeling right now, because I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. 1080... I'm checking to see what kind of production I can do. This one's 1120. But I was kind of thinking that maybe the ore industry needs a train station to come through here. And I could put it here. But then I would need to change what's going on this road. Yeah, because the further away that I get from the natural resources, the less opportunity I have to create. Welcome back. Oh, that's why there were ads. I must have tapped out and, my stream restarted again. Because Stream Elements thinks that I went live again. Wow, there's like absolutely no room. I'm gonna need to go smaller. There we go. 284 units, that ain't gonna do much. Oh, saw some green. 1284, perfect. We'll do that. Yeah, stream stopped. Alright, I'm gonna need to check YouTube and... Nope. YouTube is down. Cannot connect. Let's see if it's still streaming. Oh, it does say that I'm still live. Okay, I'm fine. YouTube's okay, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Let's get back to it, huh? Alright, so is Corn ready to go? We ready to punfest the farm area? Or have you found out a name for the furniture factory just yet? I think while that goes on, and Dokkan Battle is doing its thing, maybe I'll do a little bit of beautification going on here. There are still some, like, random rocks that I saw over here in the oil industry that I want to get rid of. So annoying. I changed, a prop mod, and I think that's why these rocks popped up. Because they were hiding under the roads, and then they reappeared above. Still working on a name? Alright, well if you need any help, you know, just let me and the chat know, and we will totally help you out with finding out a name. Let's see. Ore grinding mill, our new grinding mill, I guess. Okay, well, we'll let the ore industry try to work itself out, give it more stuff. What else? I'm pretty sure I got all of the markings that I wanted over here. Let me go back to our center interstate, because this is where I was working. I think I messed up something over here. Oh, there it is. There's this line, here it is, that needs to stop here. That way it looks like this is a clear way through. See? Now it works nicely. I want to do more stuff like that, because that really makes this look nice. I might try to do something here too, but I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out. I kind of just start throwing things down and just seeing how it works. And I'm kind of just following kind of these lane connectors a little bit. Not completely. So, like, this one right here can turn left or right. So, I may do something in here. Probably won't keep this line. But that... Wait, no, I do need to keep it. And then this might be my filler here. And then I can... Well, that isn't going to exactly work. Then I also have... this. I'm gonna have to get rid of that filler for now, while I try to figure this out. Oh, here maybe? And then this one can go here. Or that's just not going to belong at all, because it crosses too much. Just gonna work this out. That ain't gonna work either. I need something here. Get this to work. I think at this point... maybe this? And this point here? Yeah, that seems to be making sense. This one probably need to be a solid. And the edge point for this one is going to be here. Edge point for this one here, maybe? Edge point for this one here. And maybe this one will be a solid. Let's see... this edge point probably go... here. This edge point... here. That looks clean. Okay, now our filler is actually going to be right here. Actually, I could probably change this to pavement. Hopefully that'll look nicer. Oops. Wrong one. Filler... pavement. Pavement looks like it's the best. Can I do that with the lines as well? Can. Oh yeah. I think that might work better. Let's see. This one, pavement. And... this one, pavement. Oh, apparently it doesn't look better. Well, you try something, and if it doesn't work, oh well. But I can try this. Instead of this being pavement, this can be grass. How does that work? And it's clipping a little bit. Yeah, that's not working out. I'll just keep these as solid lines. And the filler be pavement. Okay. What else can I do? What else can I do? Check the other side over here. Oh, that's easy enough. See if I can do something with the bus lanes here. Probably not much. I'm just gonna make it disappear. Out walking with Sean, so semi looking. No worries. Have a good walk. I will be here. That's not gonna work. It needs to go here. And this should go here? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, edge point for this one here. And then for this one. Go. Well, it looks like that bus did this. So I'm gonna have to move back the edge point. There. Means this one. Yeah, this one no longer needed. And this one is solid. Change this to here. And I guess I don't need this one. Okay, so that's right. Put my fillers in. Let's go ahead and just copy this. We'll see how that works out. Looks fine. Looks a little odd, but eh. The biggest thing that looks odd is this one right here. That looks better. And And looks like we are finally profiting, because last I looked at this, we were at 1.4, and now we're getting close to 1.7, so it's definitely working out. We are profiting. If we could profit more, that would be awesome. Because I would love to have, like, I don't know, $4 million in the budget. So I could just go crazy with adding more things to the city.
Well, I haven't got all day. I'm waiting.
Thank you, Ren, for the Dokkan time. It's very much appreciative. Just keep that going. I get so sucked into one game. I also did some adjustments to here as well. I was thinking that eventually I would change this into something a little way and then coming all the way around to come here. I mean, it's just helping with traffic